And coming this afternoon, Dom and I have decided to do a little video on current events in the arm wrestling world. We just ate a ton of sushi.
I'm packed.
Between three people, Dom, my boy Auden, and myself, we ate $157 worth of sushi. So, not bad. I'm back on the gain train. So, yeah, hopefully it leads to somewhere. I have no idea where.
Sure will.
So, not a lot of tournaments these days. I mean, it's hard to put stuff together. International travel is difficult, to put it mildly. But there's been some really heated stuff going on in the arm wrestling world between a fine young upstart from Australia.
He's no joke.
And a legend arm wrestler from the USA.
He is not a joke.
Absolutely no joke. So for those of you who've been paying attention, you know exactly who we're talking about. But for people who haven't been following the scene, because everybody at this point is just like frothing. Like all the hardcore arm wrestlers are like they're dying for matches right now. We're in this period where people have basically gotten to a point where they're just openly challenging each other for money, which I love. I think that's the coolest thing. I think anytime, like as a fan and as a spectator, I'm saying, like anytime guys take their own money out of their pocket and bet, intensity is always max.
It jacks it up for sure.
Super jacks it up, and you got people throwing in money on the side.
Worldwide.
So that puts added guilt on the athletes to perform. So what it makes is it makes for ridiculous events. Lachlan at there. I've arm wrestled Lachlan.
I've watched him. Serious dude. I mean, he looks like he's got a solid hook power for sure.
Super. The guy, so Lachlan, from an overall physical perspective, is like a Superman.
Strong.
Everywhere. Strong everywhere. If you follow this guy, check him out on Instagram. Lachlan at there. He's one of the top guys in Australia. To say he's the top, I think that Milkman, Brett Coots, maybe not Brett, but Milkman, and there's another guy out there in Perth. Man, my memory is so bad. I don't know why that is anymore.
I can't even bring him up.
He trains with Rick. Went to Nemiroff and crushed it. Anyways, there's a few Australians. Lachlan is right up there. And then, so it sounds like he had like a personal beef, like a personal issue.
I don't know how it all started. I think Bowen has a little bit to do in this process.
Bowen, are you stirring the pot?
I think he is.
Are you putting your boy up to
He's
this?
putting his boy against his mentor. That's kind of...
Is that what? Because everybody's kind of thinking that you're the mastermind behind this whole mess.
Yeah, to put your boy against Hutchins,
that's
like, hey,
Todd Hutchins.
Hear the Lions. Just have fun.
Okay, so everybody knows Todd Hutchins. Todd Hutchins, North America, unquestioned for basically since the inception of the WAL. If you're 200 pounds, you're fighting for second place in the right, you might have a chance left. You might. He was so good. Hutchins was so good that they kicked him out of the class. WL decided that he was too good, and they're like, you have to pull everybody now. I was upset that they shut down the 225-pound class and moved guys like Marcio, Matt, and I up. They took him from the 195s and pushed him all the way up into the supers.
Although he's a natural, what, 230? Hutchins?
No, geez,
I thought he was a 230 natural.
No, my God. I think he's probably... I think 195 is just fine for him, and he bulks. I think he does walk around heavy, but
But he cuts like 30 or 40 pounds, right, to make the 195?
He was cutting a lot to make the 195,
so would make it 225 to 235 unless he's
I think
beefing up at that point.
Well, I think that when he pulled Matt, he was close to 250. Okay, I think he might have even been heavier than that.
He's just a weapon, man. He can fight at 195. He can fight at 225. He can fight heavy, super heavyweight. I mean, the guy is a menace.
Who's the Bulgarian kid who doesn't lose in it? Sasho. So, like, when you talk about Todd Hutchings and you talk about how good is his hook, you look at guys like Sasho Andreev, who in my mind, like, you don't have a better hook than Sasho Andreev. You look at
Krasimir.
You look at Krasimir. Okay, Hutchings beat Krasimir, and this is a long time ago.
6-0 even.
Yeah, and well, I think it was 5-1, but Hutchings now compared to Hutchings then, Hutchings now is way scarier. He went through Krasi, he went through Sasho, he went through Marcio. He ripped Ron Bath's chest apart. I mean, did he get a win on me round 1? I mean, probably.
Close.
Probably. But the dude is, I mean, so to me it's a big step for Lachlan. Now, I've pulled Lachlan. I think Lachlan is a great athlete. I not only competed against him, but I got to train with him a fair chunk in Australia. He is legit super strong. And the thing that does make it interesting is in a hook where it most likely will land, he's super bad news. So Lachlan actually stylistically, I mean, to me, I'm like, I don't want any piece of Todd Hutchings' hook. I think the best way to beat Todd Hutchings is through the hand and then with some shoulder. But, I mean...
It's bad news, man. It's just simple bad news.
So Lachlan has put up $3,000. Apparently, Hutchings was, whether he was joking around or...
Time and place, and he said, I'll be there.
Guess that there's some emotions flaring up, being drunk at a seminar. I don't know. There's been all sorts of stuff kind of thrown around. So it's $3,000 right now. $3,000 cash on the table. Offers to do it in Abu Dhabi.
There's offers to do it at Morocco's place in Maryland.
When the borders open, the borders are going to be a disaster.
Might as well just fly straight into wherever you said, Abu Dhabi. I mean, worst case, pay his fare. Someone can pay the fare to Australia or Australia back here, whatever the case may be, how they want it. But at the end of the day, it can be arranged, I believe.
$2,000 is being thrown into the pot to the winner.
And it's December 5th that they're shooting.
December the 5th. Yeah. So Blue's throwing in $2,000 to the winner also.
Oof. So that's a $5,000 possibility.
$5,000.
3 out of 5, right?
In today's climate, not a bad out-of-season match. No. I'll tell you, anybody who wants to bet on the outside, I'll put $1,000 on Todd Zilla. No offense, Lachlan. I think you're great, but
not at that
dude,
yet.
You beat him, and you are right there with anybody. So.
Yeah, I mean, super weight, how you want to put it. I mean, if you beat Todd, it's a big statement.
Australia, get behind your boy. I got $1,000. Shoot me a message down below. We'll get hooked up. When this madness happens, I want to be there and collect and party. Yeah. And Herman Stevens versus Blue, kind of a non-affair.
Ooh, I was not aware of that one. Yeah. I know there's speculation about it. But what do you think? Your take is on that?
Well, I think that Herman just doesn't like to do that kind of stuff.
I've never pulled Herman, to be honest.
I'll tell you, in today's kind of battle space, got to take advantage of this kind of thing.
Yes. This is how you're going to make your money now. If this COVID bullshit keeps going.
Don't count on the tournament. All right, guys, just wanted to share that. Check out, I'll put the link below for these guys. Better yet, I'll put the feed to where the crap talk is happening. Jump in and let's support these guys.
See ya.